We have breaking news in Orange County as well, where a hangar continues to burn. The fire started nearly a week ago. Tustin schools are closed today because of potentially toxic debris that has rained down on the area. KTLA's Annie Rose Ramos live in Tustin with the latest on the fire and the cleanup efforts there. Annie Rose, good morning.
Frank, good morning to you. Day 7 since that first fire got started here at this 17-story hangar. And we want to go straight to some images from overnight. This was the scene here at the hangar just a couple of hours ago. When we showed up at around 4 a.m., it was still bright and flames erupted. Last night, people coming out of their homes just to see. You could hear it popping. You could hear it smoldering. See it smoldering. You can still see it with the flames and the some smoke coming from it this morning. I want to bring in Lieutenant Coe from the Tustin Police Department. Tell us a little bit more about the situation as it stands.
Yeah, so last night we experienced another flare up on the north doors and also onto that west wall. Continue to put some smoke back up into the air.
I can see Valencia behind us completely shut down. Yesterday, we saw images firsthand of cleanup efforts underway. Crews out here on the ground trying to pick up a lot of the debris that the Tuesday fire spread out along this area. You know, what are you telling folks who are concerned for their health safety?
Yeah, we're going to continue the abatement process in that public right-of-way area. They're staging right now this morning, trying to get the game plan going. We want people to stay indoors, leave your doors closed, leave your windows closed, no whole house fans. Try to limit your exposure outside right now.
Yeah. You know, we've seen pieces of that debris, residents as well as you at the police department sharing some of these images. They are large pieces. Some residents telling us they're all around their house, their front yard, their backyard. They don't want to let their children out because they're concerned. What do you tell folks who say, how long is this going to be, as well as those schools closed again today?
Yeah, I wish I had an answer for it. I don't want people touching that stuff. Don't disturb it. Go to TustinCA.org. There's a phone number on there for EnviroCheck. That's there for you to report the debris. It's not there for other questions about the air quality, but please report that debris to us.
All right. Lieutenant Coe, thank you so much for your time this morning. We know that the EPA is on the ground. They've set up a perimeter in this area. They're not letting the fire department, which is about 100 feet from where I'm standing, go any farther past that perimeter in order to help put this latest fire out. We can see some of the smoke coming from the hangar. City of Tustin said is the west side that is now in flames. We saw it earlier this morning when it was dark. We can only see smoke coming from it right now, but every few minutes we hear it popping. We see some of those flames back and forth. Again, day 7, still active flames. In the meantime, schools say they have a plan here in the Tustin Unified School District. They say while all of the schools are closed today, there are about 30 impacted schools. There are going to be some that are reopening tomorrow, and the rest of those schools will be virtual learning. Reporting live from Tustin, I'll send it back to you in the studios.
Annie Rose, I know you've been on this story all weekend long. What I don't understand is the initial decision to let this fire burn itself out, given that now we know that it is spewing asbestos and toxic metals and things into the air and forcing schools to close, telling people to live inside.
Yeah.
Have they considered revisiting that decision so they can actually try to put the fire out?
Well, a lot of folks, including the police department, coming out here hoping that that fire last night that you saw images of would actually bring the rest of the hangar down. They say they're lucky, they're grateful that there's going to be weather, a little bit of rain that might help wash away some of that potentially toxic and hazardous debris that's moved into this area. But also, Frank, you saw images of those abatement crews that came out yesterday. There's concern now that they were going to come out here again today, they were going to come out here again tomorrow. But if these flare-ups keep happening, they clean up, the flare-up comes, the debris comes back, and they're just going to have to do it over and over and over again. So right now, we don't know what's going to happen as these flare-ups continue, those active flames continue to spread the debris, what people are going to do and when they're going to be able to get outside of their homes, because right now they're just too scared to go outside.
So it sounds like for the firefighters' safety, possibly, they don't want him getting close enough to continue to fight the fire?
That's exactly right. The EPA isn't letting them go any farther than where I'm standing. I don't know if Ken, you can pull over to that fire truck over there. That's as far as they can go. Right now, the firefighters say they are standing there, they are watching that burn, but they can't go any farther because the EPA says it is too toxic, it is too hazardous to get close to this building because we know that those debris tested positive for asbestos, possibly lead. We just don't know what is in there, and so the firefighters, for their safety and anyone else, cannot get any farther in. We've seen the drone from the police department go in and out because they're monitoring it that way, but that's just about as far as anything is able to go in terms of getting close enough to that fire to put it out.
I guess that I'd want to ask the firefighters if they feel confident, if they have the equipment to filter out those particulate matters so that they can fight the fire, and if the EPA needs to be convinced of this, because I would suspect it's very frustrating for those firefighters knowing that all of this is being spewed into the air, and they could probably attack those flames either from the air or the ground or both in a way that would stop all of those things from flying into the air. I don't know, but if you see a fire chief or someone, I would sure like to ask them that question.
Frank, this debris, I can tell you, in the meantime, is everywhere. I almost stepped on it on our walking over here to the live shot. The police department and Lieutenant Coe saying, please watch where you step. I don't want you to step in it. I don't want you to kick it up into your face. And so the threat of the toxicity here is really a significant one, and that is why they aren't letting anyone any closer. That is why this street you see behind me is completely shut down, and that is why those schools remain closed as of this day. But we work to learn a little bit more about why the fire department can't get in and what the next plan is, what the next steps are to put this fire out completely.
Annie, I feel guilty making you stand there and talk this long. I know you have a mask, and you should probably put it on. So thank you for all the information.
Thanks, Annie Rose. Appreciate it.